Moises Caicedo has worsened Liam Rossonier's headache after becoming the second Chelsea star to leave the door open to a move to Real Madrid. The £115 million midfielder, 24, insisted he is not thinking about leaving London yet but refused to close off a future switch to the Spanish giants. Given that Rossonier has just banned Enzo Fernandez for 2 games for saying he would like to live in Madrid very much, Caicedo is arguably playing with fire. When asked about playing for Los Blancos, Caicedo smiled and told Madrid-leaning newspaper AS, "You never know in football, don't you think? I have a contract with Chelsea now. The truth is, I haven't honestly thought about another club, about leaving London, but well, in the end, you never know in football. All I want is to enjoy myself. I have a contract and I want to keep playing as long as God allows. After that, we'll see what happens. I have a contract, but we'll see what the future holds. Let's see what surprises await us." While hardly a clear come-and-get-me plea, Caicedo's interview is timed awkwardly for Chelsea after Fernandez's comments. It also comes after Marc Cucurella felt emboldened to publicly criticize the club's transfer policy in the wake of their Champions League last 16 exit to Paris Saint-Germain. Rossonier has since held a meeting with Cucurella. Caicedo joined Chelsea from Brighton for £115 million in 2023 and is contracted until 2033. The manager has taken a compassionate but firm stance towards his players' comments. He confirmed on Friday that Fernandez had been sanctioned. "As a football club, with me as part of that process, we've made a decision," he said. He won't be available for tomorrow's game, versus Port Vale, and he won't be available for Manchester City on Sunday. For Enzo, it's disappointing to speak in that way. What I will say about Enzo is in terms of him as a character, as a person, I've got no bad words to say about him, his manager continued. But I think a line was crossed in terms of our culture and what we want to build. So we had to make a sanction and that was a decision we've made. As a character, as a person, as a player, I have the utmost respect for Enzo Fernandez. What he's achieved in his career, the player that he is, he's frustrated because he wanted Chelsea Football Club to be successful this year. He still wants that and we still count him. In terms of the decision, I've said this from day one, it's not all about just me. It's not all about the sporting directors or the ownership or the players. We are aligned in every decision that we make. So it was a joint decision. I am saying that the door is not closed on Enzo. That's very important. It's a sanction. You have to protect, especially this football club. It's a winning football club with traditions of success. You have to protect that culture. I think in terms of that, the line was crossed in the international break. The midfielder will now be omitted from Chelsea's next 2 matchday squads, against Port Vale in their FA Cup clash on Saturday, and to face Manchester City in Premier League action next week. The manager also held a meeting with Cucurella on Thursday, after the Spain international seemingly criticized Chelsea's transfer strategy, and the sacking of former manager Enzo Maresca, in a wide-ranging interview during the break. I had a fantastic conversation with Marc yesterday, Rossonier explained. Half an hour in my office. I want players, I've said to them from day one, if they've got any issue with how we do things, to come and speak to me and speak to sporting directors. My disappointment in Mark's interview is where it went to. I think he should have spoken to us first about the things that he's feeling. I want players to feel like they can speak openly and honestly for the benefit of the football club. Those conversations we've had with Reece James. That's why Reece has signed a new contract, because he believes in where we're going.